Ever wonder why orange cats act like they're sharing one brain cell, but black cats act like we are bothering them simply by existing? Turns out, there's actual science behind coat color personalities, and it's not just internet memes. We're revealing 7 coat colors that predict your cat's personality, and these revelations will completely change how you see your fluffy angel. Before we dive into our colorful lineup, let's get our science straight. You might be thinking, wait, can coat color really affect personality? Well, buckle up, because genetics is about to blow your mind harder than finding your cat hiding in a cardboard box. Research published in the journal Applied Animal Behavior Science found that coat color can indeed correlate with certain behavioral traits. Dr. Mikel Delgado from UC Davis discovered that specific color patterns do show statistical personality differences. But there's always a catch when it comes to cats. The genes that control coat color are sometimes linked to genes that influence brain chemistry and behavior. It's like getting a personality upgrade when you order the premium coat package. Though knowing cats, they probably charge extra for the attitude adjustment. Now, before we go any further, let me address the elephant in the room, or should I say the orange cat in the room. The internet has convinced us that orange cats run on pure enthusiasm and questionable decision-making. But is there actual science behind this adorable stereotype? And what about our tuxedo angels who look like they're always ready for a fancy dinner party? Let's dive in, but keep in mind that upbringing and early experiences matter too, and your kitty might totally rewrite the coat color rulebook. Let's start with the star of our show, the orange cat. These ginger goofballs have taken over social media with their allegedly empty-headed antics. But here's what science actually says. Orange cats, particularly males, do tend to be more social and outgoing than other colors. A 2015 study found that orange cats score higher on friendliness scales and are more likely to approach strangers. But here's the plot twist. This might not be because of their coat color alone. About 80% of orange cats are male due to genetics, and male cats generally tend to be more social and less territorial than females. So your orange angel might just be displaying peak golden retriever energy. But here's where it gets interesting. Orange cat parents consistently report their cats being more vocal, more attention-seeking, and yes, more likely to get their heads stuck in things. Orange cats do tend to be more impulsive and novelty-seeking. Research also shows orange cats are more likely to be found as strays, which could mean they're either more adventurous or just really bad at reading GPS. Either way, their friendly nature makes them excellent candidates for adoption. You just need to embrace the chaos and maybe invest in a good insurance policy. These social butterflies need lots of interaction and mental stimulation, and possibly a GPS tracker for when their one brain cell goes on vacation. Okay, orange cat parents. What's the most perfectly orange cat thing your kitty has ever done? Drop your chaos stories below. Next up, let's talk about Tortoiseshell and Calico cats, the queens of tortitude. If you've ever met a tortie, you know they come with more attitude than a teenager who just got their phone taken away. Science actually backs this up. A 2015 study published in the Journal of Applied Animal Welfare Science found that tortoiseshell and calico cats are indeed more likely to display aggressive behaviors toward humans and other cats. But before you start side-eyeing your sassy tortie, remember that aggressive in scientific terms often just means has strong opinions and isn't afraid to share them. The genetics behind tortitude is fascinating. Tortoiseshell patterns occur almost exclusively in female cats due to X-linked inheritance, and those same X-linked genes that create the beautiful patchwork coat may influence temperament. It's like getting a personality accessory with your coat pattern, except the accessory is a tiny furry drama queen who judges your life choices. Tortie parents often describe their cats as spicy, opinionated, and selective with their affection. They're also known for being incredibly loyal to their chosen person while treating everyone else like they're auditioning for a reality show they don't want to be on. But here's the beautiful thing. Once you earn their respect, you've basically won the cat lottery. They're fiercely protective, incredibly intelligent, and will absolutely let you know when your dinner choice disappoints them. Respect the attitude and learn to appreciate constructive criticism from someone who weighs 8 pounds, but has the authority of a Supreme Court justice. Now let's talk about our sleek black cats. These midnight angels have been dealing with ridiculous superstitions for centuries, but science has finally given them the recognition they deserve. Here's the plot twist. Research consistently shows that black cats are actually among the most affectionate and gentle cats. A study by the ASPCA found that black cats are more likely to approach humans positively and show fewer signs of aggression than cats of other colors. Basically, black cats are the sweethearts of the cat world, but centuries of superstition made them the ultimate underdogs. Now, let's discuss our dapper Tuxedo Cats. These black and white beauties look like they're perpetually ready for a fancy dinner party, but their personalities are anything but stuffy. Tuxedo Cats are often described as the class clowns of the cat world. They have this perfect balance of sophistication and complete chaos that somehow works. Research suggests that bicolor patterns like tuxedos are associated with higher activity levels and more playful behaviors. They're basically wearing formal attire to their own comedy show. Tuxedo parents consistently report their cats being incredibly social, vocal, and yes, total attention seekers. Studies show tuxedo cats are more likely to be found in multi-cat households, probably because they're excellent at networking and making friends. Here's a fun fact. Tuxedo cats are often more vocal than solid-colored cats. They've got opinions about everything from your choice of cat food to your questionable fashion decisions, and they're not afraid to share them. Think of them as your personal fashion consultant who happens to shed on everything you own. The tuxedo personality can be summed up as confident with a side of mischief. They're the cats that will strut into a room like they own it, knock something off your desk with perfect timing, and then give you a look that says, "You're welcome for the entertainment." Their formal appearance just makes their chaotic energy even more endearing. They'll keep you laughing while simultaneously bankrupting you with their expensive taste in toys. If your cat has ever changed your life in quiet, beautiful ways, you'll find your people in the Feline Peeps school community. It's where stories are shared, questions are asked, and the love we have for our angels in fur is always understood. Click the pinned comment to join this one-of-a-kind community now. And now onto our gray cats, the mysterious philosophers of the feline world. Whether they're solid gray, blue-gray, or silver, these cats have this air of wisdom that makes you feel like they're constantly judging your life choices. Spoiler alert, they absolutely are. Gray cats, particularly those with Russian blue genetics, tend to be more reserved and observant. Research indicates they're often less impulsive than their orange counterparts and more selective with their social interactions. They're basically the introverts of the cat color spectrum, preferring quality over quantity in both relationships and entertainment. Gray cat parents often describe their cats as thoughtful, gentle, and incredibly intuitive. They're the cats that somehow know you're having a bad day before you do and will appear with perfectly timed cuddles. These silver angels are also known for being incredibly loyal once they bond with their humans. They're not the type to greet strangers with immediate affection, but once you're in their inner circle, you're family. Think of them as the therapists of the cat world. They listen to all your problems, provide comfort, and only occasionally knock your therapy snacks off the table. Gray cats also tend to be more independent, wise, and intuitive, which is great for cat parents who travel, assuming you can handle the guilt of leaving behind those disappointed eyes that somehow convey both understanding and judgment simultaneously. Now, let's talk about the ultimate crowd pleasers, brown tabby cats. These striped social butterflies are basically the cruise directors of the cat world, except they actually have functioning brain cells and better fashion sense with those gorgeous coat patterns. Research from the University of California found that tabby cats, particularly brown tabbies, consistently score higher on sociability scales and adaptability measures than solid-colored cats. Brown tabby parents often describe their cats as people-oriented, playful, and incredibly food-motivated. They're the cats that will absolutely participate in family movie night, provide running commentary on your Netflix choices, and somehow convince you that sharing your dinner is a reasonable request. But here's what makes tabbies special. They're masters of reading the room. Studies show that tabby cats are more likely to approach new situations with curiosity rather than fear, making them excellent ambassadors for the cat community. They're basically the extroverted friend who makes everyone feel welcome at the party. Except the party is your living room, and the welcome committee consists of strategic ankle rubs and perfectly timed purring sessions. Prepare for a cat who wants to be involved in every conversation, every meal, and every decision you make, while somehow making you feel like the luckiest human alive for being chosen by such a socially gifted feline diplomat. And we can't forget our pristine white cats. Research shows white cats tend to be more independent and selective with their affection, making them the ultimate hard-to-get companions. They're often more sensitive and observant than other colors, probably because they know their perfect white coat shows every speck of dust and requires premium maintenance standards. White cat parents often describe their angels as regal, particular, and absolutely worth the constant grooming bills. They're the cats that will grace you with their presence when they deem you worthy, making every moment of affection feel like a royal blessing. Fair warning though, your lint roller budget will rival your grocery expenses, but having a living cloud of perfection is totally worth the investment in premium cleaning supplies. So what does all this colorful science mean for you? Well, understanding your kitty's color-coded tendencies can help you better appreciate their unique personality quirks. Remember, every cat is unique, and these are just tendencies, not terms and conditions written by your cat's legal team. Your orange cat might be a thoughtful philosopher, or your Calico might be the sweetest angel in the world. Did your fluffy angel match their color stereotype? Or are they breaking all the rules and writing their own personality manual? Drop a comment below and tell us about your cat's color and personality. And click on this next video to learn more about your wonderful cat.